Good morning, everybody. Man, it's a bright, beautiful, sunny day here. I'm in Barstow, California. About to start my day. Got my satchel, my Nike satchel, fanny pack, whatever you want to call it. I call it satchel. It has my it's a beautiful KW that's got pulling up. I'm gonna show it. It's a lot of nice trucks here. About to go wash my face, brush my teeth, then I'm gonna go grab me something to eat at the Black Bear Diner. I'm currently at a TA off of I-15 South. Checking over the load. That's a nice Pete right there. And he matching his trailer, that's cool. Just checking over the load, everything looks good. This is all that rain that got on my window. Wow, now this is nice. I don't know what that is. RGE, cool. Oh, it's some type of military vehicle. Oh, it's a tank. That is cool. I'm so close, y'all can't see it. But I was mainly looking at mine. It's nice. Yeah. It's a tank. Man, missile launcher and everything. Good Lord. So yeah, you don't see that every day. Definitely don't see that every day. A little mountain action. Hey, y'all know I always say it, whenever you need some parking and you're still not sure, or you're not confident in your backing, get on your maps, your GPS, or the apps. I said map. Get on your app for the TA and Petro. They generally have at least 150, if not more. Like this truck stop has 330 parking spots, and it's not full. Now, if you want to do reserve so you can be closer, you know, you can pay, but we don't want to pay to sleep unless we absolutely have to. Oh, that's nice how you got that secured. You got the X-strap with the chains. That's cool. Yeah, we only pay to sleep when you have no other option. That's my motto. No other option, okay, I'll pay to sleep. If you got an option, find you a Petro, find you a TA, do your nice, easy, straight line back, or practice on your backing, because it'll hardly be anybody, you know, at a Petro and a TA. Most people like Loves and Pilot. They're more modern. I gotta get better with my recording, but look at the outlet mall over there. If it is, I think it is. Yep, it says outlet. I'm just really walking to see what's all over here. Sorry if my phone looks very blurry. It's the sun out here. How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. That's where I just ate at the Black Bear Diner. Shout out to my waitress, Marissa. She was cool. She took real good care of me. But yeah, it's an outlet mall over there. So later today, I'm gonna Uber over there. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna be stuck in this truck all day. Good morning, everybody. I'm not sure if I'm where I'm supposed to be or not. I'm about to walk around and ask some people, because this is the address, but nobody's answering the phone. I'm thinking this has to be the place. I'm about to walk over and ask. All right. So this is the place. They're building an extension to the medical facility out here. So cool guy, he's working here. He's the only one that stopped working to help me. He told me to come, make a right, make another right, then park, go inside. They're either gonna pull me in or they'll unload me from the street because it's not that much room. So let's do it. All right, guys, so I could not make that turn. It's too tight. So I'm walking down here to see if it's another option, which I don't think so because of this tree. So I think this tree is hanging too low for me to make this turn, but the street is definitely wider. Yeah, it'll damage the product. So let's see what's down this way. No, can't make that turn. So this is why it's always good to get out and look. It's a PSA for all of my new truckers like myself. I can look and tell that some truck drivers have tried making that turn because that sign is leaning. Because when I went, I did swing wide. I came hard left. I was hugging this curve, but when I went to try to make that turn, the truck cleared it, but the trailer was about to hit that sign. So I said, oh no. And I backed all the way back up. Yeah, I came right here, did the button hook or jug hook, but it's just how narrow it is. So what I'm about to do, I'm about to pull up. I'm gonna do an angle back on this road because it's wide. Straighten myself up, make a right turn. Oh, can I even go out that way? Oh man, I'm gonna figure it out. Looks like I can't make a left turn, I only can make a right turn once I go out that way. I'll figure it out. I always do. Sorry about those. I have to keep them on because we're on a busy, well, semi-busy, but it's a residential street. So I finally did make it to the right side. The issue is we have one guy that said we have to back up. We meaning me and this guy. He works for Hunt Transport. And fun fact, I was actually behind him at Carlisle when we got loaded up in Utah. He said, oh yeah, I remember you. You were behind me. I'm like, yes, sir, I was behind you. I said, look like I'm still behind you. I said, well, I was in front of you, but my GPS led me on the opposite side over there, and I had to get from over there. Then I came around on this side, but look at that driveway. So this guy, he's local. He's pretty cool. He has his own forklift, so he unloads and loads himself, I believe. So they're building onto, well, they're extending this medical treatment center here. It's for mental health, and I think something else that it said on the sign, but I know it's primarily for mental health. It's not like a hospital that you go check into if you know you're in some type of pain or whatever. This is just for mental health and behavior. So I thought that was cool. So something like with me and my wife, with my daughter with autism, ADHD, that type of stuff. Is anything that's, you know, mental. That's what this is. It's called High Desert Mental Behavior Facility. This is an extension. Oh, here he comes right now. So yeah, I thought that was cool because I've always see these flatbeds with the forklifts on the back, and I got to see how how he took his off, and yeah, watching him unload himself. So on my paperwork, I can't show you the paperwork because it has, you know, confidential stuff on it. I have three contact people. It's a lady and two guys. I've called all three of them multiple times, left messages, sent them texts. There's no response. Nobody here seems to know how me and the guy in front of me are going to get unloaded. And they do have forklifts over there, but we're like, you know, can you just unload us? And it's like, well, we can't do it from the street. Y'all would have to, at first the guy told us to pull in. I'm like, nah, man, that it's not enough room to pull in. You would have to put some dirt or something right there. I don't even think the front bumper would clear it. And then he said, okay, well, can you back in? I'm like, that's probably a better option than nosing in, but it's going to be extremely tight to do it. And he has a low step deck, so he definitely couldn't get in there. I mean, he could, he'd get stuck. But yeah, we're trying to figure this out. So I got me a new mount. The only thing I don't like about it, as you can see, I had to put a magnet on here. So at home, I charge my phone up from the stand, so I don't know if it's gonna demagnetize it or what. When I'm on the truck, I just use this cable to charge up my phone. So we're gonna see how this goes. So yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. I got here early. I got here like 6. It's currently 8:12, and I don't know how long this is gonna take. I honestly don't know. I do have another assignment. Well, I can talk about it. If I don't get it because of this wait time, then I just have to give me something else. But I picked up at this place before. You all have seen it. It's a stone company, and I'll be picking up stone. It's in I call it Paris, P-E-R-R-I-S, Paris, or I've heard it pronounced Paris, California. So you have to have the wooden V-boards. They don't want the new and approved ones. I don't know why. So that means I will have to go to Home Depot, which is right down the street. I actually step at that Home Depot. They let me sleep there. I have to go to the Home Depot, have to buy all these boards, and I have to make some V-boards. So this will be fun. So that also means I'm going back to Colorado, back on Interstate I-25. Now, the more I drive on I-25, I'm not as terrified anymore. But nothing beats I-70. That 70 West, man, 70 West with the snow and the ice. I mean, you still gotta respect it when it's sun out, but with that snow and that ice and all them rams that were on the side of the road, I'm like, what is going on here? I felt like I was back in the old days. It was like a herd of ram on the side of the highways. They just wandering around. It was a lot. But yeah, so I'll be going back to Colorado. So from there, typically they would this is just with me, I don't know with everybody else, they typically would send me down to Eris, and at that point I would either pick up slinky coils or well, yeah, I only get slinky coils from there. I think at that place you can pick up flat steel, slinky coils, and another type of metal. So I'm assuming that's where they're going to send me after I unload this one. And this load will be, it picks up today. Today is Monday. Today is Monday the 24th. And it's due Wednesday. Picks up at noon, due at 8 a.m. That's what it is scheduled for right now. Depending on how long this takes, I don't know. They might pull me off of it. They might adjust the delivery times. I don't know. I can say I like coming down here in California. The speed here in California is very, very slow, and it's like my truck is already slow. I'm already handicapped with my truck, and then to have to be forced to do 55. What in the hell? That dude drove by so quick he shook my truck and that guy's truck. He could have killed somebody. And it was kids walking around over here. That was crazy. Made me lose my train of thought. Yeah, I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, the only thing I don't like about California is the speed for trucks. They think anything over 3 axles, they want us to do 55. 55. So outside of that, the weather's nice. Yeah, because here goes a little kid walking right now. That fool could have killed her. Look like she's about to walk to school. Yeah, look like she's in high school. But yeah, that idiot just blew by here doing 100 miles an hour. I don't get it. Like, we're not blocking the road. It's still 2 lanes over there. You see my flashers. Yeah, I'm directly behind him. It's still 2 lanes right there for traffic to proceed through. Because at first I was gonna be on the curve, but I saw it said school bus stop, and it says school crossing, and I can show you, it's a crossing right here, because I guess it's a school over here somewhere. I'm trying to figure out where she's walking to. I guess the school is back there, but it said bus stop, so I'm like, I don't want to block the kids from, because I didn't know how long this was going to take. I don't want to block the kids from getting on the bus. So, because I saw him park right here, which was fine for him, but I'm like, I didn't want to be right, directly behind him, and then so I said, I'm just gonna park over there. So then I was like, well, I can't really park over here, so I moved over here. Anyway, I'm rambling now. When I find out what's going on, I'll let y'all know. Peace. Man, it's never a dull moment in flatbedding. So remember, I showed you this guy, this gentleman, he's unloading his own truck. He has a forklift. So this place, I don't know. They asked him if he would unload us, and he said yes. I don't know who's gonna pay for this or what's gonna go on. They told me and the other guy to go ahead and take our straps off, and that he was gonna unload us. And mind you, he is using a forklift, but his force, I don't know if it can handle this. I mean, it's insulation, so it's light, but I don't know. This is strange. This is strange, but I'm just doing what I'm being told. I'm being a good soldier. We'll see. Well, I wasn't gonna show this one because I've already showed this one, but I pulled in and the guy told me to unstrap from the street. He said he's gonna get this other truck, primarily because I told him my daughter had an emergency. So I said, you can get the other truck. And he said, okay, well, just unstrap from the street. And I said, are you sure? I said, this stuff is heavy. When I have to make this turn, I'm gonna show you. Turn alone, it's a lot with this weight for this stuff. So he said, yeah, just do it slow. I said, man, I am not gonna be responsible if this stuff fall off this truck. I'm gonna make sure I record him too. And I'm gonna make sure he tells me on camera that he said for me to do this on the street. Because it barely stays on when I just turn in there with all that. You see all these straps I got on there? It needs all that just to turn up in there. So I said, you gonna load me from the street? He said, oh no, you can still come in, just do it slow. I said, okay. I said, well, I'll make sure we put this on camera. He said, okay. But I'm not gonna be charged with no claim for this stuff. But this stuff is gonna fall. I'm gonna leave my bulkheads, but he told me unstrap, I'm unstrap.